All right, and welcome back again for Foundation Season 1, Episode 4. I don't really have much to say. I have been very much enjoying the series so far, and I'm intrigued to see what's next. So let's get into it. I just want to say that I have a Patreon where I post all my reactions in their full length, so if you want to show your support, then please head down to the description or the pinned comment below. Thank you. I don't like intros that are right at the beginning. It's just... I want to see more from Cleon's side of things and what's going on with his age. The new day, dawn, and dusk turned to darkness. And I'm still very curious on what happened with Gale, because she got launched into space. I think that was Gale. I think that's who it was. She got launched into space, and that was kind of it. We haven't really seen much of her since.
Once, a man came to Harry Seldon and asked to be told his fate.
Is Day looking over Dawn, or is this the new Dawn?
He wanted to know whether the predictive models could chart the signal.
Is he gonna jump? Oh my god, I wasn't expecting this. He's gonna end the cycle, or at least ruin it, change it a bit.
A mystery.
Do a backflip. He didn't do a backflip. Oh my god, they have a suicide barrier to make sure he doesn't. Damn, Cleon.
The rise and fall of cultures,
Looks like a moth.
causes, and worlds.
Oh, be careful for your dress, it's gonna burn.
These realms are the purview of faith, and faith is a sword forged in the fires.
She just ran the Olympic torch, let's go. The Olympics have begun.
What?
You are required, Empire.
Fuck off.
I understand Empire has a physiological need for intimacy, but the current matter supersedes this need.
Damn. Why didn't she just wait there for him?
When is Opal's funeral?
2 days hence, Empire.
Day is like, what the fuck? Do I walk now?
This schism requires a personal touch.
Oh, he was left-handed. He grabbed it with his left hand and then swapped it to his right. He's feeling like an outcast compared to the rest.
Think, Brother Dawn. If a soul cleaves only to an individual being, that calls into question that which cannot be individuated. All Cleons are perfect genetic copies of the first.
We don't have souls. This Salima woman is saying we're what? Not human?
Indirectly.
If the galaxy comes to believe their leaders are less than rather than more than themselves, they may cease to follow.
Okay, I see. I had to be quiet there to listen. That's why I wasn't saying shit. It's one of those shows, you know?
If the pressures inside start to swirl and we are not uniform, we may burst.
Okay, so Day is always a dick. It is like I said, Day is always a dick and Dawn is always kind of like learning, and then Dusk is kind of the advisor.
Anacreons aren't allowed on Imperial soil.
We've already seen this.
That tower. Take us there.
Okay.
The children we observed earlier. We've seen how they sneak away just before dawn. You won't lead us to the tower. We'll simply utilize one of them.
It's not that simple.
Now hear me out. Okay, this is a good idea for you. Like, it is for you to bring them there, because you can literally walk underneath it, and what, were they gonna fucking come get you? Or is she asking to be brought in town?
The fence uses DNA recognition. It'll radiate anyone who isn't in the database.
Yeah, so jump across quickly.
I might be able to get one of you in. If we walk through together, the fence should write off the second person as an error.
Oh, they're really hugging tight. Cuddle me. Vroom vroom, we're off. Why balls? Why are your steering wheel of balls?
No! There's a boy in our path!
Don't get cute! I have ice!
Maybe she wasn't seeing herself because it did look like a boy. Yeah. She's got no immunity to it, and it's expanded.
The Warden and the Ghost, inexplicably bound together.
Thanks, Ghost.
Would Harry's plan have assumed we'd wait for help or act on our own?
Harry is not here, Mom. We need to help ourselves.
Yeah, well, also, why does this girl keep thinking about Harry? Fucking calm down. He's dead. He's been dead for 30 years.
It was here when we colonized Terminus. Didn't show up on any of our scans. I guess it didn't show up on yours either.
Why did it not affect you?
Let's just say I'm the last person on Terminus you wanted to come across.
Exactly.
What now, Warden?
Bang!
And whether your mother wants to admit it or not, we have been following your lead from the moment you pulled yourself upright. It's no accident the people made you warden. So lead us.
Is that what a warden does? A warden's like a sheriff. of a town, not like a fucking president.
What's the protocol for dealing with a problem palace attendant?
What level of attendant?
Someone who works in the garden?
May I ask the nature of the problem?
You may not. Just want her name.
I can ascertain that, Empire, along with anything else you may require.
Is he wanting to like bang this girl or what? What else would he want to do? You know? I don't know what else his goals would be. Does he want to keep her quiet so she doesn't say like, oh yeah, he killed himself?
That's just a thing. I can't tell if she's lying or if she's just not telling the truth.
Is there a difference?
I mean, I guess there is, but I can't think of an example.
Cats.
That was a 50-50 chance.
Cats again. Who are you really?
Damn.
Another crown again.
Oh, she's gonna let it sit on the table too this time.
Your left eye. Nanoglass. You lose it when the Empire bombed Anacreon? I imagine you must have been, what, 5, 6 at the time? Neutron bombs have a low explosive yield, but a high amount of ionizing radiation.
So she was on the planet when they bombed it.
Probably lost a mom and dad.
So she's just wanting revenge then?
Little brother.
So she just read her like a book. Just by reading her scar, she was able to tell she had a little brother.
There's a deadness inside her. It's like a well with no bottom, just sucking everything in. She wants to die. She wants everyone to die.
You're like a sensate. Can you just feel people's feelings and like understand what they're thinking, kinda?
A name I remember from the Hollows. Larkin Kane.
Who's that? I forget.
Larkin Kane.
Meaning?
Farah's not just some junker. She's the Grand Huntress of Anacreon.
Okay. I feel like this is all supposed to be like a shocking moment. Like, but it doesn't really mean much because we kind of just heard about it. And I don't know what that's supposed to mean really, right?
Brother Day will need your support while I tend to the conclave.
It's overwhelming.
It's your job.
A communications buoy in the Arcturus sector has come offline.
I mean, we probably have thousands of them across the galaxy.
Tens of thousands. But only one that handles communications in the outer reach. It's Terminus. It's where Brother Dusk exiled Harry Seldon's followers. The Reach, the Conclave, Insurgency.
Everything's going wrong at once.
A younger grape from the same vine, destined for the same old bottle.
Oh, he's mouthing it. He's listened to this many times before.
You're not baked into the model.
You're saying I'm not part of God's plan.
I am saying psychohistory can't account for individuals.
So you're saying I've destroyed God's plan.
He's actually got a good point because the whole thing was that it was about calculating like large masses of people, not just a single individual, so.
When I wanted to run more drills, nothing. So here we are now, not prepared. I might be an outlier, but I'm not the one screwing up the plan, Lewis.
Damn, fuck you, Lewis. You're the one that wouldn't allow anything.
The barbarian kingdoms are exiled. You have no business here.
Barbarians. Just a convenient slur for anyone not like you.
That's a good point.
Seldon also predicted that the fall would begin at the edge of the galaxy.
The same science that saved the Imperial Palace when the Star Bridge fell protects Terminus City.
You mean your energy barrier? A weapon's only as good as the man who's wielding it.
Also, if it's gonna end at the edge of the barrier, you're pretty much starting the cause of it right now by being here, I think.
How are problems generally solved in this situation?
Any manner that achieves its goal. My job is to eliminate problems, Empire.
So is he asking her to, is he getting it to be killed? Is she wanting her to be killed so she stays silent, or?
I don't know what you think you saw.
I saw nothing.
Don't lie.
No, I believe you saw something.
Yeah, don't lie.
Remove this entire bed. From my chambers, the smell of the blossoms is overbearing.
Empire, you needn't bother with this.
It's settled. You can go.
He's turning into Day sooner than the others, I think.
The brownish-green leaves with the red stripe, they reduce the swelling.
I don't recall asking for your medical advice. Which?
Aw, he's gonna find a wife.
What is it?
Wolf's breath from our medicinal garden.
Is it poisonous?
No. Wolf's breath is used in tea as well as tinctures. It stimulates the blood vessels, promotes healing.
Eat it. If you're not dead within the next few hours, have a kilogram of these sent to my quarters.
I don't know why he wouldn't really trust her. I guess she could kill him. That's kind of the point. Get him before she gets him before he gets her, kind of thing.
You need to come out here now.
Kind of busy here yet.
I know, and I'm still calling. We've got Anacreon's troops massing from the east, west, south, and presumably the north.
They're coming from above. Or wait, no. That's not what that means.
You got some kind of Anacreon chieftain in there?
You been drinking, Muller?
Harry's prediction's coming true.
You got hold of a bad rumor, Muller. Local poachers all.
They're already here, aren't they?
Damn, I don't get why these people are like racking on her, fucking shitting on her for shit. She's just trying to help.
Just tell me who you are.
Is this Gail's kid?
I was just in the Imperial Library on Trantor.
What do you mean you were there?
I mean, I was there. The ceiling was wood.
How do you know what it looks like? Were you alive back then?
I've always said you should let this planet shrug you off. Watching you work, where you could sense what Pharaoh was feeling inside.
I could tell you were alive.
Special.
Yeah.
I have absolute faith in you.
Hell yeah. Are these the people calling him Solus?
Who among you is Master Statistician Tivoli?
Empire.
Oh, shit.
In the 35 years since Selden uttered his heretical proclamations, the Imperium has expanded rather than contracted by every critical metric.
Stop.
Yeah, that doesn't mean shit.
Is that the best you've got?
Tell me.
Tell me! Tell me!
Oh, shit. He fainted. I fainted once. I was getting blood work done and they took 9 vials of blood from me. And I hadn't eaten or anything in the day and I fainted. He made a little robotic dragonfly.
A primary cleon has not left the bosom of Trento since the dawn of the genetic dynasty.
Demerzel is right. We have these protocols in place for a reason.
And I say our protocols have made us complacent.
Another good point. That is true.
On your watch, 2 worlds were incinerated with not a care to innocence or consequence. You have bequeathed me an empire rent by impulsive action.
He's got a good point. I'm not gonna lie. He's just pissed off. He was given a throne that's been burning to the ground. And he just wants to fix it. And they're almost not letting him because they have plans and certain ways of doing shit. But that's why we're here in the first place.
You will stay on Tranta, tending to the wounds you have allowed to fester.
Return Brother Dusk's belongings to the palace.
Why does she listen to him?
Our dispatches from the Foundation have become sporadic. Pay them a visit and remind the Foundation that Empire will not be kept in the dark.
We've tried to contact you. You're the ones that not fucking picking up, assholes. I understand the buoy's gone dark, but still. Oh, he made a little spy dragonfly. He's fallen in love. She swats it out of the sky, steps on it. Oh, is she gonna get killed right now? Oh. Had me on the edges of my seat too.
Water!
Building weaponry, I'm guessing?
The only reason we have a crisis is because you trespassed on the Emperor's personal domain.
If only Salver had taken me to the tower and given me what I'd wanted, we'll already be off planet.
That's not how it works. He literally just explained, you're the one that fucked everything up because you're the one that came here. Trespassing.
You can't play chess with someone who's willing to set the board on fire.
Good point. It's hard to fight against someone who's willing to kill themselves to kill you.
They'd shoot you out of the sky before you ever made it into orbit. Regretting you didn't bug out when you had the chance?
Never.
A lot of foolish things in my life, Salver Harden. Sticking by your side's not one of them.
Hell yeah. Good man.
Lewis is right. I'm an outlier, just like he says. Barging around, knocking things over, screwing up Selden's plan.
Sal.
If that is the case, and that ends up being that she doesn't matter, then the past 2 episodes have not mattered. Any storyline with her hasn't mattered.
And the beginning of the end, as befitting its name, took place on Terminus.
I think they cut it back like 10 seconds too short. Never mind, it's not over. I thought it was over. Yay! So he did aim her somewhere. I enjoyed this episode more than the last. I think the Arakan troops, that's kind of a cool storyline, and we learned more about Selden, I think her name is, and she seems to be more special than she believes she is, and I'm gonna be pissed off if she is just like a red herring or a Mary Sue type thing. But yeah, I very much enjoyed it. I like that Day is finally coming power, finding his footsteps, and I'm curious on what's going on with Don. He seems like he's falling in love. He's finding a wife, it seems like. So we'll see. I'm realizing now that there's a season 2, so the Empire's not gonna fall this season at least. But yeah, I very much have enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. If you did, then please leave a like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on because it really helps me out. And yeah, if you want to see more, then please think about heading over to my Patreon. All my reactions in their full length and then some uploaded. And yeah, I've been a guy named Chase. I enjoy movies and TV shows, pretty much everything film related, and I suck at doing outros. So have a good day.